It is, it's your boy DJ Rob Rooster, and this is another LOT podcast. And I got some real great friends with me. Hey, everybody introduce themselves a little bit.
Hold down the line, Cal. Hey, it's your boy Big Cal, man, aka Kicking the Big, aka we doing everything big. So you know what time it is. Oh y'all,
Sir.
Your boy Jay Wright, man. LOT.
Your boy Dex, you already know LOT.
LOT podcast, LOT entertainment all day.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We are the company. So today I got my cousins and my brother. We just gonna have a little bit of fun and talk about a couple things out here. State of hip hop, the state of America, and also economic growth and economic non-growth. And we're gonna play a couple games. So yeah.
Right.
Dex, how you want to start this thing off, man?
Man, no matter to me. All right, let's start off with some hip hop, man. Man, who y'all boys been listening to lately?
I ain't gonna lie, I've been listening to a lot of goddamn P&B rock, old stuff, like a couple guys that's been actually like passed on. So like P&B rock,
Yeah.
X, I also been listening to a lot of
Who that?
oh shit, what's his name? From Texas. Mo3.
Mo3.
I've been listening to a lot of Mo3 lately.
I like him.
You feel me?
What about y'all
you?
boys?
What y'all been listening to?
Honestly, I've been listening to a little bit of Kendrick, obviously.
You know, he the wave right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
He the wave right
Obviously, I
now.
listened to him beforehand, but Kendrick, John Connor,
Y'all kind of fire.
King Los, myself,
Oh yeah. The shit show.
And,
Check my boy out. You feel me? Jay Wright. You feel me?
and SZA.
Oh yeah, SZA fire. I ain't gonna lie. She got some nice soulful music. I like to follow us.
Facts.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
And,
What about you?
Too much left after that.
Oh shit, it's kind of weird because my shit been all over the place. Some days I might play some real old school, like way before our time, like some Miles Davis, because there's no like lyrics, it's just
Straight
cussing
music.
and all that. That's it. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to a lot of lately. I can honestly say some local music, like my boy KG, Lato and the Families. He had just dropped his new album, like I guess like a month and a half ago.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was
actually good. That was a good
He got a
mixtape.
couple of them, like
I
Slide
actually
Through, a couple of them.
heard
Ain't gonna lie, bro. It's on Apple. Yeah, it's on local. He's city. Also been listening to I've been listening to Root Walk shit too, man. That Full Power
I
Life,
ain't gonna lie.
man.
Yeah.
It get groovy.
Out there.
And then that Kendrick Lamar, like you said before, man. Like, but we've been on Kendrick Lamar, man. I saw some Martin Robin, yo. It's
Bro, yo,
we've been on
that
that shit
first.
for a minute.
So I ain't gonna lie. I remember when y'all put me on that shit.
I like his first album.
Yeah, his first album.
The Mad City,
Yeah.
bro. The whole way, like how that shit is pieced together like a movie, bro. That shit is beautiful.
That shit
bro.
was like
that album is classic.
That sounded like to me like the soundtrack of my life at that time.
Like, bro,
Like,
that movie.
Fresh out of school, because I was in high school,
Yeah.
like, sleeping on the living room. My mom was
bad,
bad. I'm like, I was going through this shit.
We literally got kicked out the projects at that point.
Yeah, that shit was
They
crazy.
had Rock before that damn award when they had gave it to Macklemore. But,
Yeah, I mean,
they did it at that point. Yeah.
but y'all know how the Academy is. The Academy do what they do, bro. So
Our music, man, this year has been like real interesting because like, a lot of people feel like, oh, hip hop wise, you can't talk Kendrick, but like this is the time now to show individuality because I feel like Kendrick really exposed like the copycat, like the copycat cut rappers and shit.
It's cookie cutter type.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Right now in the state of hip hop, it's like free. It's so much free landscape in hip hop right now, to where like people don't realize, like, oh, I can go this route or I can go this route, and like, bro, it's a niche for everybody in the hip hop world. So like, me personally, I will listen to anybody that's being like fully themselves and original. Like, that's all I care about when it comes to music, and it actually sounding good. And it gotta make sense. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of damn mumble rap and things of this nature and everything. So we probably want to understand some of these people roles. You know, a lot of people they just go off what to each their. I think, you know, these things and everything. So
Do you
just
think
seeing I think the lyrics at one point is coming back and then
it is?
Yeah.
But do you think SoundCloud and the fact that, you know, we had these type of, you know, rappers that came around that people ended up niche liking and then everybody started liking? Do you think SoundCloud is the reason for that? Or do you think, you know, it's just trash music some people just like to hear?
I think it had something to do with it because it made a lot of people a lot more acceptable.
Yeah.
You know, and things like that, and then that just kind of garnered more with the influence. I mean, some people do have a lot of good time, and you know that helps them get to where they are and everything else like that. But
Mhm.
a lot of these other people, they have a lot of backing behind them. So
Yeah.
whether you on SoundCloud or you're on TikTok or whatever like that, I think ultimately it is part of the work that we.
Yeah.
That gets
So mostly it's the machine behind the person, not necessarily the person.
it,
I mean, it does
both.
vary.
You know, sometimes it can be both. I feel, but a lot of times, yeah, a lot of times it is machine driven. But like I said, you know, these days it's a wide open lane for people to be themselves and
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
allow actual lyricism and things like that. The flourish show right
Yeah.
now is a good time more than anything. You know, to allow things to, you know, and people to venture out.
Hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My honorable mention, and she ain't even an honorable mention. Like, she the queen of Florida. Shout out to Doechii. Like, Doechii, one of my favorite female artists right now. And you feel me? I went backlogged her music and listened to all of it. Ain't no reason why Florida shouldn't be praising the shit out of Doechii. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I mean, you see what you just said about that?
We love
Male
that.
Listen.
Hey, man, I'm
Hold
just
on.
saying, you know, that was kind of weird. You know?
I mean, listen, bro. You gotta understand from the female perspective of not knowing whether a male is gay or whether he's straight. A woman is more scared of a straight man versus a man who kind of on the fence because she already know he kind of on the fucking fence.
But my thing is like, you know, if that's something that you are basically prefacing yourself to, as far as, you know, not being able or not wanting to deal with a straight man, then why would that be a red flag to begin with? You should have said red flag.
I think the red flag. I think more the red flag is that she doesn't see it believable for him to be a straight male and to be all about her. That's what I got from it. You feel me?
I mean, her preference is her preference.
Yeah, her preference.
It just seemed kind of odd that she would say that. I understand.
Yeah, but I also seen I seen a tweet that said, "Oh, there's a whole bunch of people worried about Doechii. And ain't never gonna end up seeing her. Ain't never gonna end up dating her. Ain't never gonna end up, touching the woman. Like, why are you mad? Like, I understand it, but then again, like we come from the information generation.
Right.
So, like, everything that we see or everything that travels around, we look at it and be like, God damn, bro, like, why? Like, it's an opinion for one. It's not like it's straight fact. It's her opinion.
Right.
You feel me? Like, to me, like I said, I think she felt like, it's unbelievable that he's a fully straight male and he's fully into me. Like, I think that's her fear. Like, she knows already, like, she done dealt with a gay guy. And she done dealt with the gay guy cheating on her with another man. Like,
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
You feel me? Like, listen to her music.
I hear what
crazy.
you're saying, but the thing about it is,
That's crazy.
it is her opinion, but at the same time, she does have influence.
Of course.
Yeah. So, just the overall standpoint of her even making that judgment, even though it is her preference, I think it could have been possibly said a different way.
Yeah.
But
That's
to
true.
each his own. You know what I'm saying?
You
Her
know,
preference is her
facts.
preference.
Hopefully one day
You know what
we
I mean?
get to be able to play Hot Ones. You feel me? If we
Yeah.
able to play Hot Ones, we might get put in the hot seat for a crazy question. So we're gonna go on to politics. Where do y'all see the state of America right now? Do y'all see a lot of things that the president and his regime is doing? Is it benefiting, or do y'all see negatives in it? Like, any one of y'all can start off by answering this budget?
As of right now, I think it's kind of 50-50 right now, with the way things are going. Because, for one, after seeing all the stuff that our government was actually spending money on,
Yeah.
with USAID, AID,
Yeah.
and all these other things, I think it's good that a lot of those things are being exposed to the truth,
Even the
and
black
shown-
budget too.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to-
and shown to the public.
What?
So I think it's good that they're getting there and actually showing the public these things and cutting a lot of these programs. A lot of people may not understand the things that they're doing. Some things is more, what's the word I'm looking for? Just more open, so to speak.
I was about to say
But
spread out,
there
yeah.
are other things that are a little iffy, so to speak. So at this moment, I think they're doing pretty good at exposing things. I just want to see how other things play out. The Epstein files, JFK, and different stuff like
Yeah.
that they're saying
You
they're
wanna
going to
see
release.
all of that
And,
stuff.
I want to see basically, as they promised, stuff like that. Yeah,
Right.
transparency with everything to see how it plays out to the totality that will actually be more favorable to the U.S. people, not the government.
Exactly. I feel that. How you feel about it?
I agree with him. I agree with him 100%.
Got nothing to like expound on it.
I agree with what he said.
Hey, I already know y'all be bouncing off each other all
I
the
second
time.
his motion right now. Said perfectly.
Yeah. How you feel, Calvin?
Ain't gonna lie, I mean, the biggest thing I've been seeing for me, because there's a bunch of things to unpack, but the biggest thing I see is that it was Canada response, and then it was just like the way China responded, and then Mexico responded. All right, it seemed like Canada was like, all right, you know, the Americans, like we love y'all, but if y'all get hurt, it's on your people.
Yeah, it's on your people.
And then like you got Mexico's like, they ain't saying nothing, because you already know they move different. So
Yeah,
like,
they do
they
move
gonna
different.
communicate with their people in their native tongue, and that's just what it's gonna be. And then you
That's
just gonna have to decode that motherfucker whether you get it or not.
Right.
And then with China's like, oh, we ain't studying y'all. You wanna know why? Because literally they showing you one thing and the other hand they're doing another thing. So it's
For
like
sure.
it's interesting to see how things gonna play out. I've been seeing people talking about World War III. I mean, I've been predicting this since 2001. Like after 9/11, I was saying World War III. I remember one time I was writing a paper, and they was talking like name a title, and I just put World War III, and the people looked at me like I was crazy. They said, "It ain't even happened yet." They said, "You don't even know about World War II." I said, "Bro," I said, "For what I was saying, I just said the first thing that came to mind." So me being young saying that, and then now we actually living in this time.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see how this shit turned out. So,
I feel you. I totally feel you on that.
That's
Yeah,
right.
these kind of things are definitely
I ain't gonna lie.
what is a tariff? Can somebody look that up?
A tariff is basically a tax on another country that we put on them for anything that's imported into our country.
Yeah.
So like,
Wood,
everything that
all
we
that.
get. You feel me? Anything that
Even
comes
clothes,
from-
all that.
clothes, all
Anything,
that
anything
stuff.
that come from.
So like,
Bro, they need to fix it with Mexico, because I love my Don Julio. They can't take that shit away.
look, I love Don Julio too, but
right.
hey, I'm gonna put it in. Okay, for me, I feel like everybody got mad because they was like, oh, so the American people ain't gonna be paying taxes no more. Like that's how I looked at it. Like everybody was mad that like Americans just wasn't gonna be able to pay taxes no more. Like, how do you look at it like that? Oh, so we just gonna be footing the bill for y'all? Yeah, we work harder than y'all and make less.
Well, as of March 17, hey, they getting rid of medical bills, so hey, there goes something right
We'll
there.
see where that go though.
That's
If
I think
they,
it's already signed.
hey, they did say they were signing.
I
some
think it's
stuff.
already signed. So as of March 17,
Trump been signing
no
executive
more
orders
medical
left and
bills,
right.
y'all. It's done for. So y'all go check that out.
Hey, shit. What I really want is
especially like if you have certain conditions, it's like all right now, like trying to like getting the vitiligo and shit like that.
Yeah.
The medication and all the shit, and just going to the doctor, bro. Like in some cases, bro. Some people premium ain't as bad. Some people might be paying a whole lot, and then the deduction is real low. And then some people might not be paying at all, but you getting the basic level shit.
right.
So it's like if you take away like medical bills, it takes off a lot of stress off a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Bro, like you pitch out like so much, bro. And just for the small, just to live okay.
It's crazy you
gotta
say
do
that
shit,
because
bro.
It's crazy you say that because somebody told me that they owed $70,000 in medical bills.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm like, and they was like, that's the only thing that's stopping them from actually being able to get credit, use credit, and also get off of using cash. Like, that's crazy. Like, they can't pay with cash, so like it's crazy, bro. Cause like they don't have a plan. They got business set up, but they don't know how to structure their business to where they are able to, like, you know, get their money out to the medical people, and they just don't got their business together. So, you know, it's crazy how many people out here got businesses and they shit ain't together. So, you know,
I mean, so that's another every field, bro. Like, you're gonna find something in every field. Like, and the difference between every field is what they do. It's like being like a bunch of fighters. Like, businesses is like imagine like an MMA business, like MMA. You got the heavyweights, you got the lightweights, you got the middleweights, you got the featherweights, you got everybody doing different weight classes. Everybody got different styles, but they all come for one thing: that motherfucking money. So when we look at it like that, you feel me? Like, everybody just had different ways of getting it. That's how
that is true. That's a fact. Shit, I know for me, I'm real. All right, this is a question. Since we sitting here and we own an entertainment company, what is one problem in the entertainment world or outside the entertainment world that you think that we could be of service?
I mean,
like, everybody wants to go down the table.
We not the fuck shit. Like, like it's like literally like, okay, go back to, you feel me, like really to the essence of what entertainment is, because literally now this is how it is. There's a lot of plants. Like, don't get me wrong, there are some hardworking people. There are some motherfucking plants. The ones that are plants, they plant it where they at, and they don't go no farther than the initial takeoff. Right. And then you got people who actually like develop talent, and sometimes it take longer than others. Like, okay, like Wiz Khalifa, like, I know he's a big time artist, but this nigga was in development for 7-9 years. And you see how well it worked out for him, and you can tell, I can name countless of other artists. Like, bring back development. I know that some people, not everybody just gonna have it right away, but some people have to work at it. Some people are Kobe Bryant, they might not be born to be the greatest motherfucker. They gotta work towards that shit. And then you got some people just born with that shit and they fuck up. And like, it just all depends on what it is. I just feel like you just need to weed out the fuck shit. And if you're gonna sign anybody to a contract, make sure they have a therapist and not try to pill their ass up, but actually get these motherfuckers help. Because mentally, if you can get get your shit right mentally, you can do any goddamn thing. Because that's the only thing that's stopping anybody is mental.
That's fact.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
You know, push yourself.
I do agree with the plant thing as well, you know, but I do think, as opposed to what you were saying, those plants actually go a lot freaking hard, you know, with a lot of things. If you water certain, no, I mean like these industry plants.
Yeah. No, I know. Like, if you put life into it,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm saying like these industry plants and stuff like that. These people that have been, you know, placed into a certain spot or wherever like that. A lot of times, they might even come and just grab damn awards and stuff like that out of nowhere. So they do go far, you know, they don't get stuck. You know, some of them they do, you know, do what they're supposed to do and fall off or whatever like that, or whatever the case may be. But a lot of them do get farther than a lot of people who actually put in the work in, you know what I'm saying, which is crazy. And I'm not saying this person is a plant, but, you know, it's crazy that Tyler got an award and, you know, that's the first time, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? Now, outside of that, though,
we love you, Tyler.
It's far. Yeah.
We friends, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you just say we friends, though. Yeah, with the car.
You know, but outside
the car, who that was?
Yeah, but outside of that, though, on the entertainment side, you know, I definitely feel, as far as service-wise, I think it's outside of getting rid of the fuck shit and everything else. It's bringing the actual realism of the entertainment industry to people, you know what I'm saying? Letting people see who these people actually are, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you may have your favorite artists and stuff like that, And the only thing you get from them is, hey, I'm, on social media, like, hey, I'm promoting this song, I'm promoting this and that.
Ain't no big
Like,
push behind them.
not even
Yeah.
push. I mean, like, you don't get to see who they actually are or how they is,
okay,
in real
personal.
life. Yeah, they personal stuff.
Okay,
You know,
I feel
because
you.
if you're able to do that, then that'll allow you to see, probably relate to them more and everything else. So, if people are able to do that, artists, entertainers,
Being relatable is definitely
comedians,
one of the big things.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, things like that. I
You
think,
catch an audience like that. Being
yeah,
relatable,
exactly.
Man.
Being
Yeah.
relatable, being
Yeah.
yourself, just being real overall.
Mhm.
I think that'll cut out a lot of different things too. Especially from these people. Because if you're, if you're able to do that, then that'll allow you to see, probably relate to them more and everything else. So, if people are able to do that, artists, entertainers,
Being relatable is definitely one of the big things.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, things like that. I
You
think,
catch an audience like that. Being
yeah,
relatable,
exactly.
man.
Being
Yeah.
relatable, being
Yeah.
yourself, just being real overall.
Mhm.
I think that'll cut out a lot of different things too, especially from these people. To this, if you have people who actually showing themselves for who they actually are, and allowing themselves to express themselves and everything else, then it'll be a lot more easier for you to actually see who the fuck doing the fake shit and everything else.
That
you know
is
what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah.
I ain't
So
gonna lie.
that's how I feel
That-
about that.
Yeah.
Numbers.
I
Honestly,
agree.
that's how I see who the artists that I really like. Like a lot of the artists that I really like, I see them living real life. If I don't see you living real life, if I don't see you with your family, I don't see you with your friends, I don't see you with your kids, I don't see you with your girl, I'm not listening to your
You
music.
gotta,
bro.
you gotta be likable.
You gotta be
Like
likable,
said,
bro.
You gotta be likable. People gotta actually like your motherfucker.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Yeah,
half
you got
the
to be.
battle.
Yeah, you got to be.
You can be the lamest motherfucker in the
They
world,
ain't
but
gonna,
people like
you ain't gonna have no
then
type of
that's what
following.
it is.
And then I mean, you have some people, some people like gonna have like you, but it just depends.
Personality, man.
That's all it's about, man. That's what it's about,
That is
man.
true.
Personality, man.
What's one of the places in the entertainment?
Hold
Oh, me? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go.
Oh, you
So
going last?
yeah, I was gonna go last. I'm the host.
Either or, go ahead.
But okay, so I'm gonna go. I feel like bringing people together is where I feel like I can help, because there's a lot of people that don't know how to get around the people that they want to get around, and hey, I got a lot of those connections. I know a lot of people, and I also know how to actually get people together to actually get stuff done. So it would be more of getting people who are ready to jump into the realm of entertainment, get structured, and be able to, exchange hands and touch heads with certain people that they would love to touch hands and touch heads with. You feel me? So, me bringing connections together, that's where I feel like I can help the entertainment industry, especially here in Brevard County. What about you, Dex?
Man, I agree. I mean, I love getting people together. You feel me? Family,
that's what we do.
friends, You know what I mean? That's when you get the best times, man. Family and friends, man. You know what I mean? Outside of that, it's just extra icing on the cake or whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it, man. And like, especially even with music too. Like he said, being relatable, seeing them outside of that with their family, and all that type of stuff. I like that. That's what that'll make just you doing that. Okay, let me give them a chance and listen to them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
just by that.
To piggyback on what you're saying, being personal,
Yeah.
like you can look at 21 Savage old Instagram. You can look at a couple of people on Instagram,
Yeah.
so you can see
Right,
the evolution and the progression of
Yeah.
them. And
Where they came from and stuff like
I ain't gonna lie, I like
That's
people who
facts.
don't delete a lot of people that don't delete their Instagram, like photos and stuff. Like, I hate people who will literally delete thousands of pictures of memories that they don't even got backed up, but not realizing that they fans remember those memories and be like, hey bro, you remember this picture? Like, you remember how cool he looked in this picture? Or you remember how much fun it looked like they was having in that picture?
It's mainly females that you want to see old pictures of. They get
Oh
their-
yeah,
they get
that's
their
because
body big,
that's
they ain't gonna see
body
it at all.
augmentation and shit
Yeah,
though.
they gonna, bro, like literally, they like the FBI, bro. That makes some shit disappear. You go, hold on, bro. Hold on, this ain't chicken ass for McNeil. God damn. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is, bro.
That
Like,
is how it is.
Yeah, bro.
Shit. Our next segment we're gonna play most likely, and whoever is most likely to do this is we're gonna point to that person. And I was supposed to have flashcards, but it is what it is.
Turn up, bro.
It
Turn
is
up.
what it is.
Here's how they look with the flashcards, y'all.
So, the first question: Who is the most likely to fall asleep first?
Count. C.
Yeah.
Big C.
That boy got narcolepsy. That boy gonna be big snoring on your ass. All right, and the second question: who is most likely to leave a function if everybody ain't ready?
I don't know about that. I'll stay for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but after that minute, though,
It's time to go.
I ain't gonna lie, I be the same way too. I was like, hey, hold on now, man.
It's time
After
to
this
go.
minute, hey, y'all tighten up now.
I'm here-
Hey,
I'm
for
here for a
real.
good time, not a long time.
What for real? Come on now, let's go.
I just be on a lot of business stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like time is precious.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is.
precious.
And
Time
I
don't wait for
I don't
nobody,
like
man.
wasting, you know, time in general.
Don't need time for time when I
But,
don't
but you
mind.
know, that's but all that is varies in different stories.
Appreciate it, Joe.
So,